Citizen Talks is a podcast series brought to you by TRT World Citizen, featuring discussions with humanitarians and activists, artists, and changemakers, exploring the global humanitarian issues that shape our society and the world at large.
Welcome, Motaz, to the Citizen Talks podcast. I want to have this conversation between Motaz and Efnan, not the news anchor Efnan, but the Efnan that has witnessed the plight of Palestinians for years and has seen what this silent genocide, which has been ongoing for more than 75 years, has done to the Palestinian people. So I heard that you wanted to come to Istanbul initially, before all this happened, to take pictures.
Everyone wished to come to Istanbul. It's a beautiful city.
But to take pictures for your photojournalism.
My passion, photography, yeah.
But you're not here for that now.
No, actually. I brought my camera with me, but I didn't even turn it on or touch it. I don't have the power to turn the power of the camera.
Has it been hard taking pictures since you left?
I didn't take any picture since I left. Just with my phone, something fast, maybe. But to take the camera with me, I feel something I should not do. I don't know why, but I should not do.
Do you feel like, I think it's the guilt that you've been talking about since you left Gaza?
Yeah, you will not be a normal human if you was like just want to go capturing human flesh on the ground, people bodies that is like cut to the half by the Israeli rockets, and then you're capturing a beauty of another place you're in. So even your camera will not be normal.
Of course. What about the criticism that you faced, Motaz? How does that make you feel?
In the beginning it was something maybe hard on me because I didn't expect like I'm under the hell and people from outside criticize me just because I said something that they don't like or I showed something they don't like to see, but I say exists. But then I said, Danny, I don't care about anyone. I literally don't care because you're not the one who was there with me. I was alone with my people getting murdered by the proto-occupation. And you just did a watch. Just was watching. You did nothing. And, whatever you say about me, whatever you do, for me, I don't care, as you didn't care about our lives, and you stopped just watching. No one in Gaza will care about you. Whatever you say, you're nothing for us.
I was speaking to Dr. Ghassan Abu Sita.
Yeah.
You've met him personally, I think.
No.
No, you haven't?
No, I never met him.
Okay, so I was speaking to him just over the weekend, actually.
No.
And I asked him, I was like, how do you feel? You know, you've left for a while now. And he told me it's harder to be here.
Exactly.
Instead of being in Gaza.
Yeah.
I would have preferred being there. But we continue. You know, and that's what you're doing too.
At least when you're in Gaza, you're doing your job or the duty on you, but you don't feel guilty. But you're outside doing maybe more. But the feel of like you're feeling guilty. You didn't do anything wrong, but just you survived. You feel like you don't deserve this. There's like thousands of people getting killed and murdered, and each one of them deserve to live his life with peace. But you got this opportunity to survive. That's a lot you to take. No, you feel like you don't deserve this because we used to care for each other in Gaza. Actually, okay, and Gaza maybe it's not the best place in the world, but for us it's heaven. Like the small place and the kind people, the best food, the family and the friends, and where you grow up. So and you spent your past years there. Okay, before the war you were like besieged, having the lack of jobs. Your future is blurry. Okay, maybe you keep cursing situation, sometimes cursing Gaza, why is this happening to us? But But after all, we found like you are in a deep love with Gaza, and you can't leave Gaza and turn your back, as the world turned their backs to Gaza. You're like from Gaza, you can't turn your back to Gaza.
What was the last, or what is rather, the last vivid memory that you have of Gaza before October 7th?
The friends gathering and sitting in a cafe beside the beach road, drinking your latte with your friends, and talk about how hard is the life here. We want to travel, we want to do something, and we wish to rebuild and make Gaza beautiful, because destruction was in everywhere due to the previous aggressions in Gaza. You dream to be something, you dream to do something for Gaza. You say, oh, we have the sea. Everyone in the world wish to have the sea. Even like the Palestinians who are in the West Bank. We wish to go to the West Bank, but some also, we have the sea. Maybe Gaza is so beautiful, more than the West Bank. Also before just one day before the war, I used to work with UNRWA USA. I'm their producer, consultant in Gaza. We succeeded to remove like a block on UNRWA money for Palestinian refugees around the world. Mm-hmm. It's like $75 million. It was got by Blinken administration, and me and the team worked hard to get it back to its place. And we succeeded, but till now we didn't celebrate for it. For me, like a young guy living in Gaza, doing content showing how the life there, and he kept pushing and showing, and you succeeded for this amount of money, which is like and these times I didn't have $75 in my pocket.
How did it feel when you heard that they started defunding UNRWA?
In the war.
Right. Especially after, you know, that milestone that you hit with them.
I felt it's something personal, and I'm planning to do something for it. I'm planning to fight for it, to get the fund back. Because if you agree with me or not, UNRWA is the only organization that allow people in Gaza to get food aid. They are so powerful inside Gaza. I'm not a refugee. I don't work with UNRWA in Gaza. I work with the office in Washington. But they are doing their job. At least they are the only organization that you see their impact in Gaza. And also in the refugee camps in West Bank, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon. So, and cutting the fund, it will let a lot of people facing hunger alone. Mm. At least they do something. They deliver food to people, so at least they do something. So I felt it's something personal. I'm trying to help with it.
Right.
I know it's not gonna be a lot, but in the end,
But a little goes a long way.
Yeah.
A little goes a long way. I want to talk a bit about your time in Gaza after October the 7th. Obviously, the world saw everything that was happening there through your lens, but you weren't just a photojournalist there. At times, you were a rescue worker. At times, you were a healthcare worker. At times, you were a caretaker. And I think one of the most vivid images that I have that you had shared at the time was of you in the ambulance. I think it was, you were carrying 2 babies. They had just got hit by an Israeli rocket.
It's not ambulance. It's my friend car.
Was it your friend's car? But there was another one where you were
with
holding
another
the
one.
babies.
Another one.
There are so many horrible examples that we can list of scenarios like that. I mean, was it a reflex that you had to just go into that role, or what went through your mind in situations like that?
Look, if you're like a guy in Gaza full with passion, you can't just stay in your place. You need to be in different places. For me, I'm the kind of guys who I want to do more every time, even before. I want to be here and there. I want to be something big. this is what every guy I dream about. So I like the health work, the ambulance, being like a paramedic. I wished to be a doctor once, but I couldn't. So I just love this way. I have some experience with first aid. I'm a first responder and a member in the National Disaster Response Team with the PRCS. I used to work here and there, doing a voluntary work. I just wanted to follow my time, something I feel like I do something. I'm not like a free guy who have nothing to do. No, even if I did a lot of things without getting paid, but in the end I feel I'm okay with myself after I do this thing. So in this genocide, exactly, I was focusing to be just behind the camera first, and as a photojournalist. But you can't stay in your role. You can't see someone who's injured and you keep just taking a picture for him and waiting the ambulance to come. You can't. A lot of pictures I didn't take just because someone was on the ground and no one to help him. So I brought my camera beside me and to help him, because for me, okay, for every photographer in the world, the picture is so important for him. It's more, you are just here to take pictures, but for me, no. I lost a lot of pictures, just maybe in the way to save lives, because for me, the life of the people is more important than a picture. And same time, the people who are getting injured, they are my people. It's my country. I'm not the kind of international photographers who go to Ukraine to cover the war, to go to different places. Like I don't have any relatives or any related connection to this place. No, the war is on us, or Palestinians, on Gaza. So you can't just stay you need to be multiple persons in the same time. You need to be the paramedic, you need to be the friend, you need to be the rescue worker, you need to be the photographer, you need to be the driver sometimes, because there was a time where there's no connection. It was so hard to ambulance to arrive, and you have a car. So if something happened around you and there's no way to deliver the people with the ambulance, it will take time. And you have the car. Once you change your car to ambulance, you open all the doors, people come to you having the injured, they put him in your car and you go to the hospital. But you can't just stay you as a photographer or a photojournalist. It's so hard for you. Maybe in the previous aggressions you were like a photojournalist only, because it wasn't like this. So
Speaking of connection, you're obviously here to collect your award that was given by the TRT World Citizen Team, the Communicator Award. Outstanding work. And I was actually on stage that day presenting the award to Leila, who picked it up on your behalf, and she made a beautiful speech.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you watched it.
Leila, she's the best.
She was in her speech, she was like, Motaz is watching us live right now.
I was on the roof and I got a cold because it was so cold. I have no connection, just one signal. And I want to be there. I took a video cursing a lot of things I don't want to mention now. I want to be there. It's a place that I dreamed to be there on the stage and wearing the suit and take a word for something you did. I kept imagining myself there before the war. But I don't know why I will do it. I will take it. But yeah, I got it. But for sorry, I don't feel it. It's not something that I was so happy when I got it. No, something. Okay,
but
thank you.
We saw you on those water tanks time after time. You even posted videos of yourself trying to get some sort of connection on top of those. You made a relationship with those water tanks after one point, because it was so hard for you to connect to the outside world, especially during those mass communications blackouts that they would have in Gaza for weeks on weeks. Just give us a sense of how difficult it was in that moment when you're experiencing the frustration of trying to connect to the outside world, but at the same time, you know, you're experiencing a genocide, but you want to show the world what's happening, but you can't because there's a communications blackout.
Okay. My day was like about waking up on a bombing sound, go to cover it, and then you want to upload what you covered because there's no connection. So what is yani, your work is not important if you didn't post it, like you did nothing. So you go to the roof after you finish, and there's a lot of fire flames around you, the jet fighters here and there, the drones, like 4 drones above you, like go on like circle, and you need to stay steady without moving a lot, because if you moved you will lose the signal. It's just like LTE, maybe sometimes 3G. The 4G didn't work with me, and so just a one signal. If you like move your hands for left, you will lose it. If you move to the right, you will lose it. You should keep like this. It was so cold. It was like in January, and it take too long to be uploaded. And even the time I'm trying to upload, another thing's happening. You need to go back and film and take pictures and report. And it's like a circle. You are going again to the same point. There was like 2 days I said that's enough. For whom I'm doing this? I just like didn't post anything for 2 days. I was so disappointed and depressed because I'm doing this, and like I'm the kind of person who want to feel what he's doing right now. Like no one stopped the war. It's the same. Everything is worse than the other day, and nothing changed. And I said for myself, for whom I'm wasting all the time, and it will damage my health, my mental health. And I was sick just for being on the roof. It was so cold, and I don't wish anyone to live these moments, actually. Even if it's a connection, you can stay alive without a connection. But if we didn't use this connection to show who are we, what's happening to us, I don't know. Actually, I don't like even to remember these things.
Mm-hmm. You know how you said that you wouldn't post for 2 days? There are so many journalists that we all now follow in Gaza, whether it be Bisan, or our own journalist Nizar, or whether it was you on the ground, Ali.
Yeah, Ali,
Bilal,
Plestia was there,
Hind, Plestia,
Abed, Muhammad, Sohail, a lot of great guys who are doing this amazing work.
When we wouldn't hear from any one of you for a day or 2, you'd start seeing on social media, we can't contact, he didn't share anything.
Sometimes I feel some people are, I don't know, silly, because like I see posts like, oh my God, Motaz didn't post for the past 2 hours. I was sleeping, and at least I should have sleep. I appreciate this how people care about our lives.
But there is this outstanding, at least public support, Motaz.
Yeah.
There's this public support. I've never seen anything like it
This
before.
never happened to anyone in the world.
I've never seen anything like it before. There were campaigns that were led all through social media just to contact Motaz, or to contact Hind, or to see where Bisan is. Is she okay? I mean, they're being attacked. What's their fate like? Are they okay? Are they sick? Are they hungry? There was this serious worry from the outside world of your well-being. How does that support feel?
You don't see it. Because if you don't have connection, you don't see it. How you'll see it? At the beginning of the war, there was a connection. So my mom kept calling me, Motaz. People are like boasting, where are you? And but you appreciate it, but you can't see it well because you don't have time. You don't have time to check every post, every mention, every comment. You can't. And at the same time, there are like millions of people. They're not just a few thousands or something. No, millions of people.
Right.
You wish like to shake the hands of everyone, to hug everyone, to thank him, but it's a lot on a single person because you don't have time. Only like just to upload the footage, the pictures, the videos, or to check if there's some news, something like for you, and to connect with others. That if there's someone want to work from you, or to upload the videos for him, or to check someone if I can get diesel to the car, or food. So you don't have this option to lay down in your bed and keep checking the messages because there's no connection in your house. You need to go upstairs, up the roof, or go to a high place on the beach road and check what's happening or to upload the footage. So you don't have time. But we appreciate this that much. Yeah, I like opened the Instagram Explorer. I found my face like here and there.
Yeah.
I appreciate this.
When I go through your Instagram feed, I mean,
yeah,
this was before.
This you can now you see there is like a bombing images from May aggression.
From May aggression.
Yeah.
There's been aggression here and there.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people forget this because
they thought this is only on the first war on Palestinians.
No, it's not. And history has showed us that it's not, and that this didn't start on October 7.
Yeah.
But looking at your pictures, I mean, we see culture.
Yeah, forward life.
We see color. We see smiles, portraits, stories, and then it becomes very dark. There's something with the fabric of Palestinians, and I want to talk about this with you because you witnessed, experienced, and saw everything firsthand.
Yeah.
When a family's house is bombed to rubble, when a mother loses her baby, when a father can't find his kids, when a mom can't feed her kids food, they say Alhamdulillah. They say Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. You know, and for those who don't know, Alhamdulillah means praise be to God. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel means Allah is sufficient for us. He knows the best.
Yeah.
You know, and this is in the hardest time of their life.
Yeah.
Where they lose everything. I mean, where does that... It's really hard to do that because I'm trying to sympathize with them. You know, I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes and say, would I be able to say that in that moment?
God bless them. Look, maybe we lost hope in this war, but you never lose your belief in God, your faith. Even during these times, your faith in God, you should be stronger and stronger and stronger. Because first, as a believer, you already know that if God loves you, He will put you in the hard times. Yeah, to like an exam for you. No one wish to be in your place. No one wants to be in your place. And you keep wishing that never happened. No one wishes to lose his family, to lose his kids. And no one in the whole world wants this. But when this happened to you, it's about like to surrender to what happened, and or to just to be patient and to show how we are connected to God with this. Because people believe always that who passed, they are in a better place than here.
Shuhada.
Yeah, Shuhada, it's the highest level that everyone wish to reach. They are believers. Believe me, I lost a lot of friends, a lot of relatives, and a lot of people I know.
Well, on that note, I know that you also filmed that moment where
Yeah,
your
I don't know
house.
how I did it because if it happened again, I will never be able to do it. I just was, I don't know, maybe shocked, maybe not my mind, out of my mind, or I should show the world what's happening to us.
In that strike, the one that you filmed straight after, you said in the post that you lost more than 15 family members
Yeah,
in that particular strike in Deir Belah.
yeah.
And I believe,
Actually, there are 23.
23,
Yeah.
I believe, and I don't know if this is okay with you, I believe that we should remember these people that we're losing because they're not just numbers,
Don't,
you know?
Yeah.
And we've heard that over and over and over again because Palestinians are being killed in the masses. You know, it's not just 1, 2, you know, we're at 30,000, and those are the official numbers that the health ministry has given us. Thousands presumed under the rubble dead. I mean, these are people that we should remember. So talk to me a bit about your family.
the people from my family are my aunt's house. My aunt, her son, his wife, and his sons and daughters. Her some neighbors was there. I was in Gaza City that day, and in the BRCS, and looking to news. Someone said, "Motaz, there's a house in their bath. Kapam, this is your family name." So what? I thought he's kidding with me. Actually, it's good you ask this question because there's something so hard, difficult to say, but at the same time, it's funny. I told him, no, you're kidding. I said, no, it's for real. They bombed the house, and a lot of people are like, their bodies cut to the half, and I saw some news from neighbors. So I went out. I didn't have the car that day. I asked anyone to can you take me to Elbah? No. So we were so scared because then Israeli Navy on the beach hitting every car that come to the road. I said, okay. I found a taxi, and I asked him to take me to Elbah as fast as possible. I said, okay, come on. He did tell me that his car is broken. He's just saying, get about the money I will give him. And he took me in the middle of the way, and we are on the beach road. We found that the road got bombed, and the car is just like moving at like so slow, like a turtle. And the Israeli Navy is like, we are seeing them, and they're bombing in some places. I was there alone with the driver. I don't know what to do, and I need to go fast. I want to check what's happening there, and I was keeping screaming on the driver. What? Come on, man, move! The car is broken. Come on. I left him in the middle of the way and kept running here and there till I arrived to the street. I took another taxi and I arrived there. I was literally shocked. I never felt shocked like this moment. They kept trying to dig and dig so you can find him. My aunt, till now, didn't find her body. There's no body for her. So the rocket just hit it. It's a small house, and till now we couldn't find the body. It's not still under the rubble because we removed all the rubble, but she disappeared by the heat of the rocket. Another baby's got also, like, just a small parts, like when you. I'm sorry for being like harsh describing this to the people who are hearing or watching, But when you like go to someone to buy some meat and he cut it, they cut our bodies like this by the rockets. So actually, sometimes when you see like someone passed and you see his body, you keep like crying, screaming, or something. You didn't even have the option to see some of them. Their bodies all like disappeared, most of them, and some of them was in the plastic cage, like, but no one, everyone told me don't open it. You will see just the flesh. I went to the hospital. I kept standing with my family there, and then what should I do? It's still going on, and at the same time there's a bombing everywhere, and where should I go? What should I do? And so I sat like for an hour there. I'm trying to just process what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I never expect this happening. So from this moment, I knew that it's gonna be hard, and you need to be to be strong. At the same time, I went back to Gaza City. I was depressed, was destroyed. I arrived to the PRCS. I didn't find the guy who told me the news. I knew after that his sister's house got bombed and she passed with her kids. At the same time, he went to their bath again because they are living in the same area. So this was happening to each one of us. And what was shocking the most, the next day, I lost my favorite twins friend, Salih and Khalid. It was
You posted a
lot
about
of
them.
things. I didn't post a lot of videos for them because we were like, I don't know, I didn't believe this, that they got bombed. I went from my house directly to their house, to the hospital first. Salah's body was in a plastic case. His brother Ali, he didn't allow me to see him. And I asked, where's Khalid? I don't see Khalid. Where is he? They told me they're still trying to find him in the house. I took the taxi with me. I went to the house. I found that half of his body is still under the rubble, and he passed, but he's still like, no one is able to remove the rubble. It's tons of rubble, and there's no machines. We kept trying to dig to remove the rubble, and he was so cold, and his face full of blood, but he looks fresh. He was just shaved his hair the same day. So we took him to the hospital. We arrived to the emergency room. Once of doctors, I don't know why he said that, but he said there's a pulse. Let's check. We took him while like we were screaming in the hospital. Just stay away. We entered the emergency room. We put him on the ground. There was no place to put him. Another doctor came to check and he said no, he passed. This moment of hope that he may be alive, I never felt something like this. I kept crying this day. I'm kind of guys who don't show his tears always. But I kept crying. Another friends, they kept trying to be beside me, but it was a lot. And I left the hospital. I went to another hospital with the PRCS. I was staying at night there because I moved with the ambulance sometimes with them. I kept crying till the morning came up. I saw myself in the mirror in the morning. My eyes was like this, so huge and so red, and I don't know. I felt I hate myself. The problem that even if you're losing people, you don't have the option to take your time to feel,
to grieve.
Yeah. At the same time, there was a friend texting me, Motaz, I want to stay with you. I want to stand with you. I want to join you in what you're doing. He's a favorite friend of mine. I told him, okay, man, but I'm moving alone. I can't. It's a lot of risk. And you have a wife and a daughter. I'm so worried about you. I'm sorry, man. I can't.
Did you feel like you were a target?
Yeah, for a lot of times, yes. For a month, I was sleeping in the street, not going back home, because I was worried about my family to be targeted with me. So I was in the street of the hospital in the middle area, sleeping there. I felt cold. The cold there was like worse than Istanbul cold, believe me. Yeah. But the guy who was texting me, he's my friend. It's older friend. I told him, man, I'm sorry, Mahmoud, I can't. I'm so worried about myself, about you, and I am moving on my own. I don't work with anyone who will provide me a car or something, shelter. So I'm just worried about you. He told me, don't worry about us, but I lost connection, so I didn't get back to him. 2 days after, there was someone texting me, hey, Mahmoud is missed. Can you post something about him? I told Mahmoud was texting me 2 days ago, just. I was on a lost connection. I didn't get back to him. I was so busy. And he told me, no, he's missed. He went in a car from Khan Yunis to Gaza city, and he's missed. The day that the Israeli tanks was showed on the main way. I posted a picture trying to find Mahmoud. Where's Mahmoud? And a week after, we found that Mahmoud got killed by the car that hit by the Israeli tank. He was there going from Khan Yunis to Gaza city to check something with his home, to get some things to his family. He was missed, and till now we didn't find his body, but he was killed. And you'll also feel guilty. Oh my God, I wish that he was with me. Maybe if he was with me, I would survive this. But you don't know what will happen.
Well, these are all things that are ultimately out of your control.
Yeah, I received a lot of shocks in this war. I was in the hospital uploading photos, and someone told me, oh man, you saw Ali passed. I said, Allah yarhamu. I don't know what I was talking about, because in these times, people in Gaza, everyone know each other, and people believe that you Motaz know each other. So I didn't see the picture who's Ali. I said, Allah yarhamu. I don't know. I was working busy, and there's a lot of bodies arrived at the hospital, a lot of injured people, and I said, yeah. And there was like a peace moment for 5 minutes. There was no ambulance and no injured people, no bombing. I was doing something on the laptop. I check in Facebook. What is this? Ali is the waiter of my favorite cafe. Every day, every single day, I'm sitting there like for 6 hours, 7 hours, spending my whole day there. He's like a brother for me, and he was amazing, and every Gaza knows him. Every Gaza love him. You just go to this cafe because he's there. You want to meet him, see his smile, so have a chat with him, and said he bring you your dish or something. And he was like, not a young guy. He was like 50 years old, but he's full with life. He's full with passion. I don't know what to do. So what should I act? What should I say? I was shocked enough till that I don't have any tears just to show. And what was hard on me that he passed 6 days ago, but we didn't know because there was a internet blockade. So
I think many don't understand the toxic cycle of when when someone close to you is killed, and then the fact that you're not able to reach the body. And in Islam, for those who don't know what the process is like, holding funerals and being able to bury someone is a very sacred process in the religion. So it's tough on all angles. The fact that you just lost someone, you can't grieve, you can't bury, you can't hold a funeral. It's tough on all angles. Motaz, now that you're continuing the activism. You're continuing to raise awareness, to speak for the Palestinians. I mean, that's even a sign of hope, you know? I know that a lot of Palestinians, they say, we've lost hope. We've lost hope in the international community. They're just watching us. They're not doing anything for us. And I understand this. But you don't stop.
I don't stop. Maybe something selfish with me because I don't want to feel that I'm a better situation than my people. So I will keep being hard on myself till this end. I will never accept feeling that like I feel good or something. I don't want to accept it. I don't want to feel it. I never felt that. And in the same time, the moment I left Gaza, why I left Gaza? I didn't leave from my house. The Israeli tanks just arrived to my end of my street. They didn't enter my street. If they entered, no, I don't know if I was like would be killed in the jail or something. But I found myself I can't find food, find water to shower. My house full with my friends, the people who came from Gaza. There's no space, and you just like you stop covering at the last days. You don't have time, and you don't have access to the places because when they invade area. Oh my God, we can't sleep at night. A lot of bombing, and the hospitals full with injured people and bodies, and the smell of the bodies that is so. I don't find it easy even to say that the bed smell bad. No. But I found myself no, I can't continue in this way. Because I can't continue in that moment that I just focus on covering, but not survive and save my life, my family life, and blah, blah.
Of course.
And a lot of journalists getting killed, and I don't want to see my family getting killed because of me, because what I did. I don't care if I will save my family. Okay, I will delete my Instagram now. I don't care about the followers. I don't care if this will cause me getting. For me, I don't care. If I'll pass, okay, I'll pass. But just like to get injured and to say your whole life can't move or can't do anything, or to lose your family. I feel mean parents and proud of it because I lost already relatives from my family. So I don't want that. No. And at the last days, I was so depressed. I was always like in the home and hearing the drones that never goes, and there's a small quadcopters, like small drones coming to your house, entering a place. You can just watch it. You can't do anything to it because if you did something, they will bomb the house. Keep watching, and you're so scared. And your house is full with babies, full with women, full with men, full with guys who came from Gaza City. And no, I can't. So the moment I had the opportunity to evacuate, because my work in the US was like pushing a lot for me to get out, and they tried to coordinate for me. I got refused twice by Israel to leave Gaza, so I knew that they could do something for me. They opened fire on me once. I was going to lose my life twice before that. So I saw death, like I saw how it looks, how it's coming to me. So
now that you've evacuated and given the history of Palestinians in the region, we know that in the Nakba, and I say it's an ongoing Nakba.
Yeah, the Nakba 1948 and Nakba 2023.
It's ongoing because when people are often expelled from their homes, Palestinians expelled from their homes by Israel, they never end up returning back.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah, actually, for me,
because of the occupation.
I'm so worried about.
Are you scared that you're not going to be able to go back?
I'm so scared. I don't want to think about it even. I am so scared. Where should I go? I don't feel home in any place. No place is better than home. Even if it's okay, it's Gaza, you're besieged, but it's still home. You see, I never till now, from the moment I left, felt comfortable, or I can't sleep well, or I can't eat. Or just like to go hang out or eat, do something. Till now I can't. I didn't feel that I'm normal guy. Go just sit and no. Till now I couldn't. It's just about like sleeping for a few hours, going to next day, meet officials who may help, meeting, do interviews, to spread the realities more and more. Because I will never accept to be in a better situation, and my whole people I raised with, they are in a hard situation. I'm in a better situation. No, I will never accept this. Even if I'm a young guy who, like anyone in my age, I'm like, go hang around. And
Well, everyone's journey is unique.
yeah.
Your journey is definitely unique.
You saw it right now, but no one saw my journey from the beginning.
Right.
Actually, I will never show it because no one likes people to see his hardship, maybe. And so I don't respect anyone who criticizes me because you just know who's Motaz in during the war.
Mm-hmm.
And I did even a work that's not my work. I'm a photographer, not a photojournalist at the beginning. I'm just shooting the beauty of Gaza. Trip to upgrade my camera, travel the world, take pictures, and settle.
So what's next for Motaz Azaiza? What do you truly want next?
In this moment, I just wish to feel like I'm okay. I literally I'm not okay. Even like I'm go with some friends here in Istanbul, like they bought food or something. I can't eat. I can't eat well. I can't talk well. I don't know what to do. I just wish to live normal. I hate noise. I hate these lights. I just want to be a single person who's living his normal life, and I don't want the people to imagine like I'm a superhero, like a Superman, and like to imagine that I'm like a spy, because from the people who criticize me, some people said, "Oh, you didn't die till now, so you may be a spy for Israel." Oh, cool. At least they will pay me money, maybe. So I just also I didn't wish to be in this position,
Right.
and I didn't do this because I want to be famous or something. Okay, no one likes to hear you talk about yourself. But if you have the responsibility, choose you, and you need to take it, because we used to live the hardships in Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, every single man, even before the war,
Right.
like fighting to find the opportunity to be like a good man in this area, and it was a lot of hard work. Before I was struggling, during the war I was struggling, now I'm struggling. Different struggles are the same. It's a suffer for you.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to feel like I'm fine. I just want to hang out, drink coffee, talk, and I feel fine. No, like there's a huge truck on my chest. This is what I feel.
Well, we hope that you'll feel some sort of relief
Hopefully.
in the coming days, in the coming weeks, in the coming years with a free Palestine. Motaz, I'm going to end it here. But thank you so much for being with us here today on the TRT World Citizen podcast series.
Thanks so much.
Never forget to say Free Palestine.